you ever wondered how much damage each entity indoors does? Well, me neither. But in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the answer to that question. There are over 20 entities inside of this video, and I'm going to try and do this as quickly as possible. Starting off with Guiding Light. Guiding Light is a harmless entity, so it does 0 damage. By the way, I'm going to be going from the least to the most damage inside of this video. Next up, we have Jack, and despite looking menacing, it's yet another harmless entity, and it's literally just there to jump scare the player. Next, we have Shadow, and Shadow is literally just a rarer version of Jack. It is harmless and it's just there to jump scare the player once again. Window is also non-hostile, and as you can probably tell from its name, you can find this at the windows. Void teleports players who stray behind their team, aka if you're many doors behind your teammates, Void will teleport you towards your teammates, and Void should do 0 damage. Now, Glitch appears whenever the experience doesn't load in the next room correctly, and it shouldn't deal you any damage. I guess the only situation where it can deal you damage is if maybe behind Glitch there is eyes and you look at their eyes or something, I don't know, but Glitch itself doesn't actually deal you any damage. Next up, before we finish all of the harmless entities, we have the El Goblino, Bob and Jeff. They are all harmless, and all of the jump scares that have been going around the Doors community, those are only using exploits, so these are not actually in the game. Next up, we start off with only 5 damage taken, and that is Timothy the Spider. How you encounter Timothy is there's a chance when you open a drawer, Timothy will jump out and scare you, and it takes away 1/20th of your health, aka 5 HP. Snare acts like a bear trap. It is the bear trap entity is what I like to call it. Snare only appears between stages 90 and 99, and it takes away 10 HP from the player. Eyes has a chance to appear in rooms, and it takes away 10 health per tick. So on the average encounter with Eyes, it will take away around 20 to 30 health points. Also, I do want to throw this out there, I'm not sure if these are actual entities, however, touching the fire inside of the Seek chase scene will actually take away 40 HP, so make sure that you do not touch the fire and you run around them. Hide occurs when the player spends too much time inside of a closet and it kicks you out. This can also happen if you spend too much time underneath a bed, and he will also take away 40 HP. Screech can spawn around the player inside of dark rooms, and Screech will take away 40 HP as shown in the thumbnail of the video. Dupe lives behind the incorrect door in rooms which have 2 differently numbered doors. He will take away 40 HP if you get duped by him. That is the end of the 40 HP. Now we're going on to the 60 HPs, which is dominated by Holt. Holt has a chance to spawn in long corridor rooms where you have to move backwards and forwards to avoid touching him. If he makes contact with you, he will take away 60 HP, which is more than half of your health. So if he touches you twice, he will kill you. And now we move on to the insta killers. We have Rush and Ambush. They both come whenever the lights flicker. Ambush is more unpredictable and faster than Rush, but they both take away 100% of your health. They are the insta-kill entities. And Figure and Seek are both guaranteed to appear twice per run, and they also insta-kill you. And another quote-unquote entity which also insta-kills is once again inside of the Seek chase cutscene. If you make contact with the hands coming out of the walls, it will actually pull you in, and they also do insta-kill you. So it is imperative that you do not touch the fire, and you also avoid the hands to ensure that you do not take any damage and you do not die inside of the cutscene. And advise a list of all of the entities and how much damage they deal. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to smash the subscribe button. It's free, it helps out the channel. Thank you to my channel members. That is all from me. Typhon out.